Hello there and welcome back to the channel and the start of our new Tuesday series, Kona 2, Brume. Now, against my, I was going to say better judgment, against the norm, shall we say, I have decided to play the second game straight after the first game, just run them straight on from each other. A couple of reasons for that. One, how the first game ended. If you missed it for whatever reason, it just ended on a cliffhanger with us in a boat in the middle of the lake, and we came across two groups of people on the lake in other boats, and that's where it ended. And I know that this Kona 2 continues on directly from that scene, which intrigues me. I genuinely don't know if I enjoyed the first game or not. It was very loose, for want of a better word. A good investigation, but there was like, I had a whole load of weapons and never really got a chance to use them. I don't know what I was expecting, but I know it wasn't what I got. You know what I mean? You know how it is. So, if you're jumping in now and you haven't seen the first one, a very brief recap. Obviously, I would suggest you go and watch the first game and then come back to this one. But if you don't want to watch the first game, the broad strokes is rich industrialist bought a whole bunch of land in Quebec in order to open a mine, and obviously the local Cree tribe did not like that. One of the Cree's ladies, basically the Cree lady, who was accidentally killed and put in a shallow grave by a group of hunters that lived in the village that we're in the first game. Obviously, the partner of the Cree lady, the fiancé, didn't like the fact that her murder was covered up, and basically performed a ritual and turned himself into a Wendigo, and said Wendigo went around and killed all of the hunters that were involved in his fiancée's death. Now, we kind of followed the trail loosely. I'd kind of stumbled through the whole game, to be fair. That's just exploring and just found out stuff. So basically we followed the trail. We ended up heading up north and found the Wendigo trapped in ice with a spike in a crossbow bolt in him. We ended up pulling it out accidentally because we're involved in visions. I don't quite know why he's having visions. I don't really know. It's very weird. So, pulled it out. Wendigo started chasing us. We shot it a couple of times, couldn't, because he can't kill it for whatever reason. So basically, the whole last boss was we just ran away from the Wendigo, got on a boat, and went off into the lake. So yeah, that was the first game, and I don't really know what's going on. Genuinely, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where this game's leading. Obviously, the second one picks up directly from the end of the first game. So I'm hoping if we play this now, we are going to get some answers. Fingers crossed, you know what I mean? So, I've been rambling on enough. So, I said so too many times there. We're just going to roll with it. Grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable, come hang out with me as we jump straight into Kona 2 and hopefully find some answers. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Northern Quebec, Canada.
I must take a moment today to thank
we're getting an actual recap. We're going to get an actual recap of the first game and don't have to explain it fully.
Of the Second World War.
copper mine he envisioned was ransacking the First Nations' ancestral territories,
Yes.
drawing the wrath of the local people. It definitely took nerves of steel to stay the course, despite all this hostility.
I'm
Before
wondering.
long, in the face of William Hamilton's
I'm just going
cold
to shut up
and
while this
uncompromising stance, the petitions and peaceful protests turned into sabotage, vandalism, and other criminal acts. The industrialists' private properties also encountered the wrath of the demonstrations.
Yeah, basically that's
Carl
why he
Faubert,
got us
a
to
veteran of the
come
Korean
up.
War, was hired from Montreal as a private detective to shed some light on this whole thing. But at the end of his long journey to northern Quebec, the detective did not only encounter property damage, he also came face
A whole
to face
other
of
mess,
William Hamilton.
basically.
The strangeness only kept building throughout the investigation. A powerful, unseasonable blizzard hit the region. Bodies frozen in unbreakable ice appeared. The local fauna began to act strangely and aggressively.
I think I only saw one or two real
began to doubt
wolves,
his own sanity.
which was very odd.
The detective felt the weight of a gaze, as if he were at the mercy of a powerful, feral creature waiting for the right moment to attack.
It's like,
Carl's
that'll be the
fear
Wendigo.
was taking over, overpowering his reason. He was giving in to delirium. In that instant, he thought that the dark waters of the lake might shield him from the shapes that pursued him.
Basically, just ran off
There,
into
he had a renewed
the
hope in
woods, basically
civilization.
onto the lake.
Or whatever was left of it.
The whole thing's just very bizarre. And this is literally where the first game ended up. Although, except this was a cutscene. I think I'm actually, I'm actually in control of this. Lake Michel. Yeah, what I'm wondering is
Carl knew that on one of these shores
Thank
stood
you for
William
interrupting me.
Hamilton's lavish mansion. And there, the detective had hopes of finding a way out of the area. A phone, a truck, who knows? Under the luxurious paneling and damask carpets, he might be able to find answers to his questions.
boats. Empty boats. I can't speed up here.
The detective wondered about the floating debris.
I will say the narrator's a little bit better than the
Or had it
original
been
one.
abandoned there in the middle of nowhere.
Well, first one, sorry. Apples? Can I have some apples? Gas can. So yeah, what I'm wondering is why, is the guy's murder, the industrialist murder, tied to the Wendigo at all? Because it didn't seem to be. I think it was the doctor that killed the industrialist. That seemed to be the case. So I don't quite know how if he's connected to the Wendigo guy, or if the Wendigo's even going to be in this game. I don't really know.
In the distance, clearly piloted by one of his own.
People. So yeah, this is literally where the first game ended. That previous bit was all cutscene.
His hopes were
And this is
immediately
cutscene
drowned
as
out
well.
by the sound of gunshots.
Just before, we didn't get gunshots,
Flee
basically.
again, and fast.
Alright, we're off. We are off. Swim, Carl, swim. Are we in control? We are not in control yet. I'm assuming we're going to be in control. We can't swim down, thankfully.
Carl swam without a thought.
And
Yet
we're under
each stroke
the...
was
Oh
desperate.
wait, we're under ice.
Icy water
Okay.
and his
I was wondering
wounds
why
made
they
him feel weaker.
wouldn't just shoot us.
He had to get to shore.
Time to go. Climb up, please. Carl, climb up. Thank you. We're in a bad way. We're being shot and we are now freezing to death. That's an entrance. That is the entrance. Maybe let's find some shelter. I'm assuming the light, I can't turn around. So we're kind of in a canned area.
And the hypothermia were tearing at Carl's poor body.
That seems to be
Finally saw light in
wolves.
the distance. He was filled with a faint sense.
Like the shadows there, is that
Could it be a refuge?
fog or ice dust? Or what? Ice dust is probably the wrong word. That'll be a shack right there. Come on, Carl, we can make it. Snow. It is, it's not... I thought it looked like wolves running past. Are we good? Get in here, please. Medkit. I could do with medkit right now. I will say... Nice. It does feel a lot more polished than the first one. Spare parts, why not? Locksmith receipt for delivery of construction supplies. Construction material delivery, maintenance work on gazebo. Okay, we are still freezing though. Batteries, yes, I'll take some batteries. Flashlight. Yes, please. What are you? A note from Charles? Who's Charles? Richard, we missed each other again. I slipped the money under the door. When you're finished with the delivery, just leave the key in the gazebo. Same place as usual, thank you. And probably that's going to come in handy later on, I imagine. I'll be gone for a few hours, but I'll see you next in front of the checkerboard. Be prepared to get your ass kicked. Charles. Right, so I think we may need to make a fire. We have bullets for a revolver. We do not have a gun, however. Never mind, we now have a gun. 6-shot, 38 revolver. Why ever not? Logs. Fire, can we put... Okay, so we don't even need to have supplies for like matches and stuff. And we can save the game. Do you want? Let's just save the game. Let's just do a manual save while we're here. That's cool. That's a cool effect. Right, so can we sleep now? Let's sleep. I don't remember him wearing these clothes. I remember him wearing different clothes. However, we're not going to sweat that. So it's, you know, it's a bit continuity issue. However, it doesn't really make much difference. And I would just be nitpicky and shitting on it for the sake of shitting on it. And I don't want to do that because judge it by its own merits. Not what came before.
Carl struggled to wake up. His makeshift bandages offered him little time. If he wanted to find the truth, he had to get to Hamilton Manor without delay.
Okay, so are we going... I think we're ready to go out into the wild. No, we're not. Journal. These were not here before. I'm assuming he put them down before he went to sleep. I do like the quick inventory. That's cool as well. Okay. It used to be in the first one that you, when you put the gun away, you had to go back into the menu to like activate it again. Now you can toggle. Now it just toggles the last thing you used. That's very cool. So yeah, before we jump out here, I'm wondering, was the industrialist the guy who originally hired us Hamilton? Was it Hamilton or Harrington? Hamilton. Is his death... I don't think his death was connected directly to the Wendigo killings. I don't think it was. I think it was the doctor who killed him. Based on what happened at the beginning of the game. Because it was the doctor's car that we found the key in that in. So I'm not entirely sure how... if that's connected to the rest of the... like... supernatural killings. I'm sure we're going to find out. We're heading to his house. That's very bright.
Carl left his refuge, knowing that he was headed to a more comfortable but otherwise ominous place, Hamilton's mansion.
Yeah, thank you for telling me that.
Carl was forgetting that time was running out. He had to go to the manor if he wanted to find the answers to his questions.
Yes, you didn't give me a lot of time there. Pardon me. Any crazy ladies hiding in the toilet? No. Alright. Go ahead and get in the toilet. I'm assuming we're going this way. I actually don't think we have a map. So I'm not sure if we're heading the right direction. However, it seems to be pointing in this direction. We're definitely not going back out onto the lake. Because that's just bad news bears over there. And we've got a ladder here. We're going to check down inside here first. We've lost our rifle. We'll have more batteries. I'll take more batteries. We don't need our torch yet though. Is there anything up here? I mean, it's very beautiful.
A majestic residence.
That's a mansion there.
From afar. It overlooked the area like a fortress. Was it really the mansion? Carl could hardly believe he was already so close to his goal.
I mean, we seem to be very close. Let's get our ass over there. Well, I'm very genuinely intrigued as to what the hell's going on and what's the end game going to be. Like, what's the story of this game? Like, I was so underwhelmed by the first game. It's the whole reason I'm playing the second one straight away, because I was left wanting more, and I was left with unanswered questions. Again, I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Unless I'm going back, which I don't think I am. I think we're alright. We have another shack.
Attack people. Still, he had to be careful.
Yeah, I'm just going to try not to attack any wolves unless they attack me. I'm going to go for this axe though. Which seems to be a good shout. And I'm a little bit upset that our trusty snowmobile didn't just miraculously appear across the lake into this map. Basically, the vehicle in the first game, the two vehicles just respawned at the nearest save point when we loaded the game in. It's going to take a wide berth. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to take some duct tape. Can I get in here? Cannot be opened. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's leave him alone then. Let's leave him alone to his trash. We are going to go this way. We're not doing too bad. We're not actually losing any heat. Or, well, definitely not losing any health, but not losing heat. And it's very foggy. And that's a snowmobile. That's a big snow truck.
Carl tried to put the horror into perspective. Accidents happen, and in the inhospitable far north, it happens more often than
this
not.
journal seems to be a little bit more updated as well. That's kind of cool.
Carnage was not over.
So we need to take a photo of this. Found a wrecked vehicle and its frozen driver standing upright on the side of the road. So camera.
There was something the detective found charming about the mechanism of the instant cameras.
Right, so does that mean journal? Did I put that in? I found a vehicle. Okay, well, that didn't happen. Okay. Well, someone had some fun with a light machine gun. And he's frozen solid. That's Wendigo territory right there. Abnormally frozen body. Bruise marks on the neck. Someone definitely grabbed him. Security officer armband. Hamilton Mining Company's logo. We have hand-drawn
Plan
map.
suggested that a package had to be retrieved not far away. Carl had to keep his eyes open.
Okay, so where are we? A
An
level 1
access
key
card.
card. I'll take a key
Rather
card. Thank you very
modern
much.
Technology, especially for a mining complex in the far north. What could it possibly open?
Yeah, I'm wondering what the hell's going on here. The mine seems very advanced for what it is. Well, watch Frozen Sunday, October 4th. And I think we're done here. Can I take a... I would like to take a photo. It seems I need to take a photo. There we go. I was a little bit too far away the first time. That explains it. Yeah, let's just keep that. And just double check the journal that's appeared there. There we go. Okay, so we need to take a photo of... See, I like this journal already, because it was just... It didn't tell you what you need to take a photo of. It just had, like, random holes for photos. So I needed one of the rifle. Another rifle twisted by the... Okay. We're going to go all in on this one. And then marks on his neck was the third one, wasn't it? Nice. Right. Journal. Is that it? And it seems to be a penned entry. So there's a penned entry down the bottom. Okay. Right, so where are we exactly in regards to a thing? We have had a map, isn't it? Hold on. So where does it say Labrador tea leaves? Excuse me. I missed some tea. I missed tea leaves. Also straight ahead. Trying to work out this map as well. The little mini map thing we got. The hand-drawn map. A secure area. Hamilton Mining Corps secure area. Is that Cree right there? English, French, and I'm assuming that's got to be Cree.
The security was
if that is
more
Cree, that's very
reminiscent of
cool.
a Korean military base than a mining operation.
And the keycard has let us in. Also, someone's been through here already. I am confused as to what we're supposed to be doing here. That's where we're heading. So is this little side area? Screw it, we're going to explore this area. I thought I saw something moving in there. Explosives. And another revolver. Does that mean I just took ammo from it?
A gas mask. Carl had tried out older models as an infantryman. He hardly saw the need for such equipment to protect against simple ore
A
dust.
military-grade gas mask. What the heck's going on in here? Hazmat suit, gas mask, safety boots, a first aid kit. I'm going to take that for sure. It's very bright out there. Dang. Ice blind. So is that the secret area? From this guy over here. Mentioned a delivery. Do I have his note? Yeah, it's got to be. So if you look, we've got the ravine on the left-hand side here. The bridge, which is where the truck is in front of us. And on the little side area with a depot across that way. So yeah, that was the right. Alright. Nothing in there. Do we have... We're missing something. Oh wait, the door. Do we... Pulled off by extraordinary strength. We've got scratch marks on it as well from the looks of it. I don't think we need to take a photo of this. I'm going to anyway. Well, discard that. Not what we needed. If I climb through here, are we gonna have a problem? A protective bag. Useful to carry radioactive objects.
This kind of lead-lined bag
Alright.
had only one purpose: to contain the radioactivity of
This is not a good sign.
Carl picked it up, hoping with all his soul that he would never need to use it.
And we have a Geiger counter as well. Fantastic. And a
What were these
HMC.
mysterious fragments, and why was there a warning about the Brume? This letter raised more questions than it answered. For
It definitely does. Okay. Let's read it then. Intervention Protocol, Disaster Crisis Contingency, Hamilton Mining Corporation. To the employees of the Emergency Intervention Unit, in case of an explosion or disruption with the matter. Quickly retrieve secured box located in your coverage area with the device to locate the fragments to collect without delay. Beware of the matter's volatility. Under no circumstances should you get close to the Brume. Collect the fragments with the mine's usual protocol. The mine's special lab is the only safe place to bring back the fragments. So I'm getting the feeling the found something in this mine. And we're going straight through the other side. Please let this thing not crash. And we have some Geiger, some radiation stuff. And something 224 meters away. I don't know if I like this or not. Okay, let's just walk towards the radiation source. Artifact, apparently. I don't know why would you do this? We aren't here for that. It's pointing us towards the mansion. Is it the mansion round? The mansion's up here. Hello, Wolfie boy. Can you just stay put for me, please? Is that a possibility? Can you just stay there? We've reached a 50-mile-an-hour road. I don't think anyone should be doing 50 miles an hour on this road. I'm getting the feeling we're going... I'm getting the feeling we'll have to follow this track. This Geiger counter. I don't know why we're doing it, but we're doing it. I think this leads to the mansion. It's the little map that we had, wasn't it? Hold on. I think it mentioned in the hand-drawn map Hamilton. So we've reached that little road. I can't zoom in, I don't think. Oh wait, we can a little bit. So we crossed through, we reached the road, and then we turned left on the road and now heading up towards that road that leads to Hamilton. Because the wolf was on the right-hand side. And it's 86 meters. Are we going to have to... We've got a bag. Are we going to have to find an article and put it in the bag? Hamilton's house. Is the gate unlocked? Yes, it is. It's a very posh gate. I'm not going to lie. It's a very posh gate.
This was the mansion of the late William Hamilton. No doubt about it. There was no other rich industrialist in the area to have.
I mean, it's a nice looking house
built in the middle of nowhere.
And we have a nice car. Frozen car. Doors are frozen shut. Nobody in the vehicle. That's a good sign. Is the boot shut? It's not. Oh, nice. They're about to leave. Okay. That door shut? Yep. And nobody again, nobody in the vehicle. That scared the crap out of me there. I'm not going to lie about that. I didn't expect that to shut. Right. Journal. Do we need any pictures out here? Graffiti that says murderer. More graffiti we're digging to. Photo. So we need to take photos of the graffiti. There's one on the right hand side of the building as well. Can't get in there. Can you get in through this door? No, I cannot. Maybe that door. Alright, so not that one. Keep that one. Do I need one of this? Apparently not. Alright. I'm hopefully not going to get fixated on this. On this journal. Villain's journal out. Graffiti that said murder. Referring to his hunting accident, maybe. Oh, he was involved. He had a hunting accident. So he was the one who took down the lady in the first game which kicked off the game's events. Alright, so he was involved in the Wendigo. More we're digging to. It's an organised group investigating Hamilton as a mining company. Can't get in here. Can I get in here? No, I can't. It doesn't say it's locked. Never mind. I thought it was locked. Alright. I'm going to take that. I'm going to have ourselves a poke around in here before we head into what I'm assuming is the house proper. More batteries. We're just going to take everything that's not nailed down. I don't know if we have a weight limit like we did in the initial game. We have more logs.
Rarely had warmth felt so good to Carl Faubert. He felt as if he wanted to laugh, cry, and sleep all at the same time.
I mean, we've been through a rough patch. I'm not going to lie. A baseball card. Are we not keeping it? And no radio this time.
Si vous entendez ceci, ce message est crucial. Trouvez un endroit où vous mettre à l'abri. Ne sortez qu'en dernier recours.
And we couldn't tune these things before. We getting secret messages.
De quiconque porte les couleurs de la Hamilton Mining Corporation. Tenez-vous le plus loin possible de la faune. Les animaux sont devenus extrêmement agressifs.
So something's happening up here that's affecting everything.
Et méfiez-vous de quiconque porte les couleurs de la HMC.
Alright.
Si vous entendez ceci, ce message est crucial.
So something definitely bad's going down here.
Sortez qu'en dernier recours. Si vous avez à sortir, armez-vous.
I think that's everything. Let's go in the house. And I'm just gonna just in case. Let's I'm gonna assume we're still gonna check, but I assume the front door is going to be locked. Key required. Okay, can we get in? Can't see through the door or through the windows. There's a gazebo.
This letter found in the cabin mentioned a gazebo. The key to the mansion would likely be there.
Absolutely. Locked from the other side. So that's a way out from inside. Before we check that gazebo, can we get through here? No, we cannot. And there's the basement door. That looks like blood. Under the snow. So someone was deleted here. And the basement door can't be opened. Alright, so gazebo. Storage. Storage in the seats. Nice. And a key to the mansion. I will allow it. Alright. Again, that's not us, is it? We came across that way, so that's not us. Someone else has been here. Followed this trail, like pushed us through this trail. And I think they came that way, but the snow's blocked off here. I don't think there's anyone going to be here. It feels like everyone's left. Loading. We are entering the mansion. Hamilton Estates. Well, someone was either arriving or leaving. I'm going to assume that they were leaving. So that's a lot of people. And can I crouch? Can I get through here? Even crouch? No, I can't. So someone left the window open. Locked from the other side. So something went. It's a nice house, but something definitely went bad. That went down here. They didn't take the cutlery. Handprint. Just take a photo of that. Apparently you don't need to take a photo of that. That door can't be opened, so we're going to have to go the long route.
With all this chaos, Carl was sensing a hurried departure.
Yeah, something bad definitely went down. I mean, we lost all the crockery. Not all of it, some of it's still left. It is a nice house though. Would you live in a house like this? And let's get a fire going just because we can. We have Lucy Hamilton's urn. William Hamilton's mother. Okay. More batteries. Because of course we have more blood splatter as well. Journal. Right, so that's the some information about the Hamilton's estate. We're missing some stuff off from the security measures. Strange. We're not going to go back for it though. We may pop back at some point. So we have blood splatter. More apples. The fact that those doors shut by themselves freaked me out because all I heard was something moving behind us. I have no idea what any of that means. I'm not very good at French. Why am I opening this? Never mind. I'm just gonna continue exploring. Phone. Ooh, phone. Hello. No signal. Of course there's no signal. And there's no goodies in here. Accident. We've got bandages.
Added to the mayhem was violence. Carl understood that a tragedy had occurred here.
Medkit open.
Carl could not decide which was more frightening. The mysterious impulse the inhabitants had to escape, or the inexplicable way in which their escape was interrupted.
Do you think Wendigo came here? Also, do I need to take a photo of this? I'm getting obsessed with taking photos. Yes, I do. That's a keeper. I do like the investigation side of this thing. And we're going to need another photo in here. But we haven't actually found information on it. Out of order. Seems to be stuck between the first and second floor. Or do we have to go up to the second floor and kind of push it down? Because the button's not working. We're just gonna ignore most of that. Turn that flashlight off. Missed appointments. We have a lot of furniture being scuffled around. And
Carl
unfinished
was overcome
crossword puzzle.
with a strange emotion. The crossword puzzle was in French, so he guessed it was the work of a Hamilton employee and not Hamilton himself.
It's probably a good shout.
Carl was overcome with a strange emotion. The crossword puzzle was in French, so he guessed it was the work of a Hamilton employee and not Hamilton himself.
Feels really strange. Right, sorry. I'm trying not to focus too much on the journal. A nicely stocked fridge. Veg in the left one. Meat and sauce or meat and beer in the right one. No cross-contamination for you. And we have a spoon with blood on it. Not a keeper. Was the spoon the weapon? What have I just done? I unlocked the door. And we're back outside. Oh, okay. We don't want to go that way. At least we can make it outside now. Right. So we need to go through there and explore that way. I get the feeling we have to go up to the second floor to dislodge whatever's in the lazy... Is it Lazy Susan? Or the dumbwaiter? Is it a dumbwaiter? I think it's called a dumbwaiter. Some big ass washer dryers. Lovely cleaning cupboard. Right. So we are going through here. Locked from the other side. Just what we want. Flashy light, which I don't like. Flashlight, please. Thank you. We have a bathroom. And we have a Canadian coin. Did we just pick that up? Are we stealing money now?
From a simple case of vandalism to a mysterious murder, Carl found himself right in the middle of a
Something
battle.
definitely barricaded.
What could possibly await him now?
I get the feeling this is a picture. I think this is a picture moment. Yes, it is. That's a keeper. So yeah, something was definitely barricaded. Gunshots in the picture. So definitely another keeper. And one's in the wall. Is that all the ones we need? Sorry, journal again. Oh, not flashlight. Journal. There we go. I like that. Blood on the counter, barricade in the hallway, bullet holes in the wall. We're just gonna, you know, at least we've got a melee weapon as well. Right, so I'm just gonna have that on store. Because I don't think we're going to be running into anyone in here. Those are the famous last words that are, you know, that we're not going to run into anyone. Hello, you creepy thing. I really hate those things. They were really big at what, the 70s? Is it the 70s that they were really big in? And if that thing is going to come alive. A man in his sin. Every Saturday around 10 o'clock in the morning, Seraphine Poudrier's wife would wash the floors of the summer kitchen. Do you have a summer kitchen? Who has a summer kitchen and a winter kitchen? She could be seen on her knees, barefoot, wearing a grey woolen skirt, a threadbare blouse, her face dripping with sweat, where strands of... I'm hearing things behind me. The strands of black hair would stick. Donald de Lalogue, I've probably butchered that, is the wife of miserly Seraphine Poudrier. He treats her as less than a servant, just as he exploits his neighbours by lending them money at exorbitant rates. His greed is such that it will lead to his downfall. That sounds like a... not a very good book. Well, my shadow. I saw a shadow there and I thought there's someone behind me. Rock and Roll Quebec Band. Les Classels. I'm just going to have a bit of a walk around. We have another baseball card. Or chewing gum card. More batteries. I have more batteries than I can shake a stick at. Are we going to have another matches situation on our hands? Like this. Sorry, if you don't know, there was a game I played. Is it the Beast Inside? I think it was Beast Inside. I picked up everything in matches and I end up having like 80 matches at the end of the game. I was literally a powder keg. Right, sorry, getting distracted. Finding Maggie, crime novel written by William Hamilton's son Henry. Ooh, we have a cool little thing. Best-selling author. Ice-Hearted Man by Caribou Oedipus. Oedipus? Private Eye Harvey Buck thought he was done with Maggie Sullivan. She'd paid him his fee. He'd hand over the shots of her husband cheating on her. But one morning, Peter Sullivan turns up in his office to asks him to find Maggie, his wife, who's been missing for several days. Detective Buck's trademark acerbic humour is on full display in his comical, blood-soaked thriller. His quest, which takes him across the United States up to Canada, when I've readers shivering from both anticipation and the cold. Originally from Chicago, Henry Esther, formerly known as Henry Hamilton, had his life turned upside down when at the age of 14 he left the land of his birth with his family to settle in northern Quebec. His turning point in the writer's life confirmed his literary destiny and led him to fully embrace the language of his adopted country. He wrote his first novel, He Had No Name, during his law studies at Université Laval. Handwritten. For Emily Lebrun, who's always been there for me even through difficult times. That's very nice of him. Right. Let's carry on. You have another door here. I get that leads back outside. I'm not going to go that way yet. We're not done in here. But I think that door leads to the back garden that's on the other side of the fence. And this is the other side of the barricade. And someone definitely lost some chili. Someone definitely spilt the chili. Photo. Not a keeper. Alright. Not a keeper. Rifle ammunition. Does that mean we're getting a rifle? It's like way too quiet. We have another barricade as well. Camera away. Locked from the other side. Okay, so we're not going that way. That's a really nice painting. So we can't get through here. Is there another way through? Do we have to go outside? Did we try that door? We did not. Flashlight, please. That's for certain. We have a store cupboard. And steal whatever's nailed down. You know, I thought that was something you could interact with, but it's not. It's actually just a thing pin on. That's just a pin on the map. Right. Let's get out of here. We can't get through here, can we? Yes, we can. Okay. The Wild Hunt. In this issue, Sir Roger Grisham, Northern Safari. Are you using the right cartridge? Bird nobody can hit. Ask Wild Hunting, do you hunt moose with a sight? Hunting and fishing paradise. And we have a squirrel and small critters rifle. Just what we need. And another way outside. Unlock that door. That scared me. And we are now close to the whatever it is that's radioactive again. Simon and Garfunkel. Please don't play any Simon and Garfunkel. A copy of the Schooner Jane of Bath, Maine by William Bradford. Okay, so we're going artifact. There's some flour being spilt. Never mind, it leads outside to the garden. That's not flour, that's snow. I think we're going to go this way first. I think something was definitely meant to be mounted in here. And we have another blood trail. And a bloody handprint. So someone was attacked and came through here. I don't like that. And that leads back to garden. Let's have a quick check around here. That's a lot of seeds. Like a lot of troughs for stuff. I don't know what they were planting in here. But it's a nice little greenhouse. So which way do we want to go here? Do we want to go in this way? I'm going to go this way. So we've definitely got some tape on the other side. Coats collecting dust. Oh,
Carl could feel his muscles weakening, his breath wheezing.
What's happening?
His body going numb.
I don't know what's happening. Vision territory? Are we going back to visions? This does not seem like a good thing.
The floor was rocking. The walls seemed to be running from Carl's hands as he tried to steady himself.
Are we having like a radiation attack?
Carl's thoughts
We're getting
were
closer to the
twisting his
radiation.
head, making him dizzy.
Oh, vision. Oh! That actually gave me chills. I'm sorry. Okay, so Wendigo's still in here. Alright, can we have a look at the journal? On the path he took was a bloody print. It's quite real and visible in on one of the doors. Photo, okay. Yeah, keep that one. Straight away, keep it. This is just great. Just a all-round great idea coming in here. Please turn off. That's a theme from the first game. Alright, I think we're alright with that one. And we have another blood trail. Heading that way. A special key required. Well, something busted his light
Seeing
fitting.
the condition of the ceiling, Carl was startled. Nothing human could cause such devastation.
I believe that could be the Wendigo. That could well be a Wendigo. Coming for the Hamiltons. And we have a medicine book with a note on the back. To my American friend, if I cannot get you to rest, let's at least get you to learn something new. Warm regards, Dr. Claude Beaupre. Oh, okay. We met Beaupre in the... Well, Beaupre was the doctor down in the village. The windows of perception. Trifluoprazine is a typical antipsychotic of the piperazine phenothiazine class. I would be surprised if I didn't butcher that. If it acts primarily as a postsynaptic dopamine receptor blocker. I don't understand that at all. It's probably to make it suitable for treating patients who suffer from hallucinations or psychosis. I understood that at the very least. So we know that the Wendigo has been here, and this is, oh wait, this is the other side of the thing. Cool. So this is the other side. This is where we came in there, and I couldn't get in here. Windows being smashed. Do we have anything to say? Yes, we do.
The material damage now seemed quite benign in the face of everything that had happened since his arrival.
4-0. Nope. Guess not. Guess we're not keeping that. Right, Moose, what did you see? Stone. Oh, window smashed with murderers. Okay. So his windows were smashed. Locked from the other side. Can I get through this one? Blocked by snow. That is unfortunate. Can we get through here though? That would... This is the trophy room, and I don't like that noise. Oh, I'm chills. Okay, we're having a hallucination.
Carl was struggling to move forward. His feet could hardly find their way in front of him.
Okay, we're freaking out. Alright.
He doesn't know which way he came from or the way he's going. Everything seems to be going in a circle, a spiral carrying him. He doesn't know where or how.
Yeah, we're going through. I'm just going through here into the blinding light. I'm a little bit worried. I'm getting chills in his place. Actually, I'm enjoying it more than the first one. It seems to be...
Carl suddenly feels like he's waking up, but inside the dream.
Full on paranoia. Journal. Hold on. Did we miss something? The central globe seems much more sophisticated than its geography puzzles. So there's a puzzle, so there's something in there. Okay. We need to go back for that. More evidence of how Hamilton... Okay. So we've missed something back there. We've got an entry, but we're having a full-on hallucination.
Suddenly, like a bucket of freezing water. Had he completely lost it? Or was he supposed to accept the manor's strange architecture, suddenly leading him to the middle of nowhere?
Of course, we have a lovely Cree mask. I don't know if I'm supposed to take... There's no journal entries. However, I'm going to put the pistol on.
These imposing structures seem to come from the depths of time, or from the moon landing, or even from his own mind, clouded after an afternoon nap.
Yeah, I'm not entirely
The
sure.
detective had no idea how it worked, but the stones seemed to slide on the rails smoothly as soon as the totem pole was rotated.
Okay. I genuinely don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. Currently sealed. Does that mean this is a real place? Am I supposed to be pushing these into a certain position? Or is these... Have I got to line them up with this? Hold on. Oh, puzzle. Do we have a green... Wait, we've got the white one. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Red. Am I supposed to get them to face? Or am I...
He did not know how or why. But
Alright.
sensed
I don't
that
know
something in
why
this game
that
had been
is the
complete.
case, but we'll just...
And now they wanted
Never mind.
to this cabin.
So basically, I was just pushing them around. I thought maybe it was because of the way they were facing, but apparently not. We can now go into the cabin, I think. We have Hamilton stuff. Strange letter. Content reminiscent of a psychotic
Corbo had been
delusion.
alone, abandoned to his fate. There was no longer anyone to rescue him from the torrent of hatred that swept away his heart.
We'll be back soon, we'll be back soon, we'll be back soon. Alright. The pen is blue. And a burned picture, that's gotta be... That's the girl that was killed. I don't think I want to go down there right now. Let's not go down there right now. We have a radio receiver which we can't interact with. And a burned pendant. Do we need to take photos? I'm guessing we're not taking any photos in this area. Alright. I'll accept that. So that was the girl that was murdered in the hunting accident. And now we're in a cave
He
underneath.
was sleepwalking, pulled by a larger force towards the light that was calling him, as if it was asking to be set free.
Paranormal element still.
The stone that resonated in the room must have been one of the fragments HMC had been seeking. If he isolated it, Carl hoped he might come to his senses. The pulse of the
Just
stone
grab it, of
invaded
course.
Carl's mind, and he felt a strange
Hi. I can't move. I can't move.
near
Oh.
him.
I don't know if that was supposed to happen. I couldn't move there. I could move a little bit backwards, but I couldn't, like, run. I don't know what fragment I've just picked up. Hamilton Estates. We're back. Hello? Oh! Hi. That would be the best at you. Where are we? And we have a... Is it a piece... Are we going to connect these things together? It's a piece of an odd blue stone. Okay.
Carl could make out some trophies here and there that he had seen earlier in what seemed like a dream.
Yeah, that's it. Hello. The Mr. Knight fell through... Mr. Knight? How do you know it's Mr. Knight? Fell through there. So it's like a meteorite kind of thing. That bear's not having a good time of it. So I think we fell through the floor, and I'm assuming the bear fell on top of us. That's the way we came in. Can we go that way? We cannot. We can't climb on the bear, which is kind of fortunate because I don't really want to climb on a bear. Seems a bit mightily disrespectful. So we're now in the basement. In a flooded basement, no less. This just feels fantastic. Just beyond. Manistan, it's on history book about Manistan. That's a short one. We're going to read it. Constructed over the ruins of an outstanding hunting lodge, which partly burned down in 1852, the William Hamilton Mansion is an architectural treasure. Its 1933 construction integrates perfectly into the heritage of the palace, which is highlighted by an exceptional geographic location. Standing at the base of Mount Ewak, the house represents the landmark for the region. You can perceive it up to 3 miles away, but also a powerful lookout point. Apparently its owner, William Hamilton, had it built this exact location in order to oversee the activities of his copper mine. Indeed, on bright and clear days, the businessman could easily watch over his employees at work. Fourth wonder beyond the 47th parallel, William Hamilton Mansion is worth the drive. Feels really weird. Right, so we can go up there.
If Carl had an army of veteran researchers and endless coffee jars at his disposal, he could hope to sift through all these archives. But the circumstances were working against him. The secret was hidden somewhere in the middle of a messy pile of worthless memos.
No doubt we're going to find it at some point. I do like the narrator. Well, this wood's no good. With a red light. Oh, can we make a checkpoint? Where be the fire? Do we have a fireplace? I'm just carrying wood for no reason, it seems. Oh, there we go. Fires are our checkpoint. I need to remember that before I shut the game down. Need to make sure I'm actually at the, out of fire. That's where it auto saves as well. Right, carry on. We've got any more loot. We do. We have some repair materials. I don't know if I'm going to find a creature in here.
The heavy steam made it impossible to get to the staircase. There had to be another way.
Can I turn it off, maybe? Excuse me. I guess we're going this way. I'm sorry. I need this. I feel like I need this on. I feel like there's something going to come. It's the red lights that's throwing us off. I just get that vibe that something's going to come charging at me. If it is the Wendigo, I still need to do that. We need to get up to the second floor. Something in the water. Pumpkins, fresh fruit and veg. More batteries. I'll take more batteries. I'll definitely take a first aid kit. What does that say? Cannot be opened. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. We've got some good stores though. So why did I come in here? Can it be rotated? Can this one? No, it can't. It's gone really dark in here. Oh, it's okay. It's because the batteries were going dead. So I think we're actually following these pipes. In order to shut something down. And we need to find a valve. Okay. So that's the start of the chain. Oh, Valvey boy, where would you be? Can I break you off? I mean, I could break one of them off and use that one. I get the feeling it's... Could it be in here that I've just missed it? Is that a possibility? Maybe not. And it's not up there because I can't get up to the second floor to knock it down. Alright, so we are on the hunt for a valve. Not a valve, but I'll take some more batteries. And I can't get through there because that's where we need to turn it off to get through. You have an axe, not a valve tire. You have a toaster. I mean, I could have taken a hammer or something, yeah, just chop the thing off. I don't think there's going to be a valve in there. I'm going to check it anyway. Kind of want to check elsewhere first. Mr. Bear, do you have a valve on you by any chance? Or am I literally going nuts here? What? Excuse me. That wasn't there before. That wasn't there before. Am I going crazy? Am I generally going crazy? That was not there before. I think I'm going mad. Please tell me that was there. And I just missed it entirely, and it didn't just suddenly appear.
The whistle
Either way, we're
slowly
out.
dying down like a kettle going out meant only one thing for Carl. Mission accomplished.
Maybe I don't think an axe may cover it. Let's just get the gun out. This has gone weird. Yeah, it's gone all hazy, so I'm assuming. Hey! 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 Spectral wolf.
It had the shape of a wolf, But Carl Faubert knew instinctively that it was not the wolf.
These are the spectral
That
ones.
gaze that never left him, that icy blue gaze, was not that of an animal.
That's good to know. Let's get the hell out of here. I can't believe I missed. So we're actually pretty close to another bit of thing. Stairs going up. I feel like I should go this way. Is it going to let me out? What does it require? It requires a key. Okay, so I guess we're going up then. Let's turn the power on. You want a key? Can't go that, so we're going up. We have to go up. I think someone needs to come clean up down here. I've just spotted a body. Hello. Are you alive? I'm guessing that you are not alive.
Man is wolf to man, said the philosopher. Seeing the state of this poor woman,
Emily
one could only
Lebrun.
imagine such fury, which would explain the barricades and the fright that Carl could sense in the chaos of the place. What had happened here was not caused by a man.
Torch was going out. Emily Lebrun. Do you have anything else on your body? Just your diary. Tome 4. We have a new resident at the manor. Jules is his name, an employee of the mine. He is very courteous and not very talkative. He avoids our gaze when we talk to him. His room is unusually clean. This morning I went in to change sheets, and his bed looked as if it had not been disturbed since last week. It is still made exactly the way I had made it. I didn't see a trace of laundry, clean or dirty. He doesn't even have a suitcase. Does he sleep here? Where does he hide at night? I put Charles on the case. He's good at spying. Hamilton is coughing more and more. I caught him hiding a handkerchief full of blood in his pocket the other day at a meeting with some businessmen. I tried to bring tea and was practically chased out the room. Last night I couldn't resist and kept an eye on Hamilton. He's so skinny I worry about him. As I approached his room I heard Jules. I didn't understand what they were saying, but it's an odd time for a formal meeting. Charles's investigation was unsuccessful, by the way. We still don't know what Jules is doing at the manor. Jules' presence at the manor is almost invisible. He's working with Mr. Hamilton on something, but I don't know what. I don't like not knowing. It makes me anxious. I was awakened this morning by the sound of broken glass from the living room. It was the work of some vandals. The window is completely broken. They even left graffiti on the garage. Mr. Hamilton was furious. It's the first time in months I've seen any vigour coming from him. He said he would hire a detective to find the people responsible. Yeah, that was me. We are the detective. It's incredibly bizarre, and I think we need to take a photo. Unfortunately, my lady, we are taking a photo of your resting place. Do we need a photo of anything else? That'll be a no. Alright. That'll be a no right now. And we are getting hatchet on. Just because. This is the corridor that I went down. Can't go up here, can I? No. We have painting scaffolding. I'm assuming that we're doing some decoration in here. I shall see you later, Emily. And this is the blood trail. Is this the end of the blood trail? I'm going to say yes. Actually, while we're in here, can we go back? Before we proceed on, can we go back and have a look at that? Never mind, I'm assuming we can't, because that's vision territory down there. I get the feeling we're going to go that way. I think that may be where we're supposed to go. But I want to check out these rooms first. Let's, if we can. And that leaves us back in here. Okay. Let's just check in real quick. No autosave. That's very weird.
Carl couldn't put his memories in order. But there was a more pressing issue. The decaying mansion had collapsed on top of him, trapping him in the basement.
Yeah, we're out of there now, though. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So you interact with that, because there was a entry in the journal that we missed. Well, always go the wrong way. Something to do with the dizzy spell. Yeah, Central Gold seems much more sophisticated than its geography puzzle. So I'm assuming it's going to be, we'll have to do something that with this puzzle. And this is where my geography comes into play. That's Philippines, that's India, Sudan, that's Africa. Hold on, am I? Oh, there we go, Central America, that's the one. And Sahara, Africa. So we want this side. Right there. That's the one we want. And I'm going all the way around to the right. We just need to go left, don't we? There we go.
Carl Faubert made a profession out of reconstructing a whole from seemingly incongruous
Hidden
parts.
key.
This
Nice.
reconstructed
Opens
globe
the door
forced
somewhere.
him to recognize
Very
how
much.
much more complex the mystery that was currently plaguing Manistan was in comparison.
Sounds like a plan. A letter, a love letter from Cynthia to William Hamilton. My dearest William, I understand the pain you feel, Rochelle. As soon as she stood between us, Rochelle? I don't know how to pronounce that name. As she stood between us, already pressured you into guilt. I'm not blind. Ever since she took her own life, she appears in all of your silences. She was your wife, and to you I am nothing. For this reason, I will accept whatever you decide regarding you and I. I just hope that you will respond to this letter. I would simply like you to remember that the first time that we met, that small cabin which had welcomed us despite how nervous we were, and which we had made us feel like the whole world outside had ceased to exist. I want you to remember the perfection of our movements, of their authenticity. You cannot be mistaken with that much passion. I know all about the cruelty people use when they talk about you, when they criticize the mine and its operations or your investments into innovative scientific research. That was a mouthful of a sentence. I know you do all this with the same passion you possessed that night in our cabin. A passion I know to be real, strong and good. Don't let remorse consume you. I want you to know that I cried over Raquel's. I'm going to call it Raquel. Just because I don't know how else to pronounce it. Rochelle just doesn't sound right. I also felt ashamed, but we have to move on in order to embrace happiness, even if it's simply as the guilty contentment that we have left together. I will respect your decision about our future and understand why you are so cold towards me. I hope that all the love this letter carries will somehow bring warmth to your heart. I beg you to answer me. We have more. I'll be impatiently waiting, my dear and lovely William. Yours truly, Cynthia. Was Cynthia the girl, the Cree lady that died in the hunting accident? I can't remember the name of that girl. Right, so now we've done that, we're going to go back through here and can't get in there. We've done that already. Main lobby, that's where we want to be. This is a new area. A posh dining room with a podium, no less. I never understand. Back to the bar, okay. I never understood why someone would have a podium in the house. Just screams odd behaviour to me. I thought that was blood coming out of the bottom of that. Never mind. Oh, hello. Oh, barricaded door. Okay, so the barricaded this. Shortcut back. That seems good to me. He does not look happy. And let's go open the rest of the doors. And that leads back to the main entrance. Okay. So yeah, I get the feeling we definitely need something in the ground floor, sorry, second floor to replace our batteries. These batteries are going out quite quickly, actually. Some lovely paintings. And we need to find the dumbwaiter on the second floor, because I think we need to either grab something or drop something down to knock it down. Forced open. Who by though? With a lovely ice cave in here. I love what you've done with the place. Well, you know he's dead. Let's just ignore that for a second. Oh, never mind. That leads us back here. Okay. What the?
From the sound of it,
actual
whatever had just fallen was monumental in size. Carl Faubert was on edge.
We have vision mode. I don't like this. This is creeping me out. Something massive is falling over. That gave me the heebie-jeebies. Yes, I'll take some more rounds. Can I take some paper clips? Was that a journal entry, actually? No, it wasn't. Oh, we're in the top of the library. Okay. Desk drawers. Canadian coin. I don't know why we're collecting these. Are these just collectibles, or do we actually need them for something? Back in the ice cave. And that's probably where we're going. Hello. Are you alright, my guy? I'm going to take your photo. Please don't come alive. That's all I need. Found another victim of freezing terror. Possibly one of the servants. So we've missed something before. Hi. Oh my days. Why is the blood behind that painting? It does seem like I've missed something here. But never mind, we're just going to continue. I don't want to get hung up on the journal.
Hamilton's room would keep its secrets. A disaster made it impossible to enter.
Dang it. Can I just, like, chop it in pieces? I mean, I could climb through that gap, like. Is that what smashed? I didn't realize I had a map. Never mind. Is that where we're supposed to be heading? Okay. That kind of helps. That actually helps me out. That's where I was. Part of the man's second floor is covered ice. Alright. Hatch it on. We're hatching
in this
a
boudoir's
plan.
former glory, you would have seen Lady Hamilton's refinement in every inch of the tapestry. It had become only a shadow of what it once was.
Nothing in there. I thought that was a treasure chest. And we have a room key. And a diary. Okay. Writing seems to be the only thing to do here. I'm disinterested about everything. Beauty of the first instance do not impress me anymore. I only feel the frigid condition of the place making its way deeper and deeper into my bones. William is trying hard for me to forgive him for locking me up in this desert. The workers of the manor just finished the new Pearl of the House, a projection room where the best images of me are displayed. Movies scroll down along with my best angles and my best lines. William ignores that to be confronted by these bright eyes of mine only reminds me that I became a sad shadow of myself. I wonder why this huge room. To see the great actress I once was. For him to enjoy what's left of my image. To forget I'm cooling down in this ice castle. He wants to make me feel guilty for all the sadness that I have, so he uses her. He thinks I'm unaware of what he does, that from the perfumes he carries on himself when he returns home, I don't know about the way their body danced behind my back. Henry's worried about his little mom. I know about how I get stuck for days staring at the emptiness. For him, I will have to put up with all of this a little bit more. For him, I will hold all of my disappointment back. For him, I will remain silent. For him, I will stop cultivating this anger I feel towards this mine and the silence of the north. Far from the honking cars of Chicago, of the workers shouting in the streets, of the crowd screaming my name, I think a lot about my mother these days and how she would have been disappointed to the fire of a star like me being put out by such a snowy sky. My fingers are sore from all the work, but I'm not fast enough. I'm afraid the costumes for the Lights of Our Past will not be ready on time, or that they will not be majestic enough. I might need to ask Emily to take me to Henryville in order to get better fabrics. This project is all I am left. The beauty of these costumes will determine who I am. William was very stressed as well. An employee came to deliver a report and never once did the boss lay his eyes on the worker. What could it be? The usual overbearing William seemed shook in front of his subordinate. Could that be the guy who became the Wendigo? There was blood in William's chamber pot this morning. I discussed it with him over lunch and asked if he was feeling alright. I noticed how agitated he was all night long. His whole body shakes when he coughs, scratching his throat enough to make him bleed. When I saw his chamber pot, I couldn't help slightly smiling. I immediately regretted this smile. I felt ashamed. Will my nightmare ever end? My project for Emily is moving along really well. I might even finish it before Christmas. She is so sweet and I'm grateful to count on her through this rough patch. I'm so pleased that she's teaching Henry French. His schoolmates can finally understand him. I'm not just those ugly snobs who were brought here by the engineer fathers. I'm relieved. If William knew that his son, a member of the high society, was hearing that worker's dirty tongue, I can only imagine how mad he would get. Wait, I've lost my place. I live for Henry. His talents with words, there we go. And talent with words fulfills me. He knows how to create sentences the way I knew how to use my body to dance. His poetic mind will one day describe beautiful universes. That's the guy from the book, isn't it? He wrote a book. I'll give Emily some names of people I know in New York. When the time comes, his talent will be discovered. Hope nothing comes between him and his dreams. I hope he doesn't make the same mistakes as his mother. I suffer from my own reflection in the windows, of the empty sound of my steps in his bedroom, of my own voice when talking to myself. I get nauseous looking in the snow piling up at the base of the mountain. I feel so alone. There is nothing good left of an old and withered actress like me, except the others to remember what it looks like to lose everything. I destroyed the projection screen yesterday. William was so furious I thought he was going to tear down the whole mansion apart. I didn't read that correctly. Here, Henry ignores me. I'm not even a mother anymore. I wish I could give him all the love I have left. The energy that keeps me alive, it only comes from him, my anchor. But Henry's not here to keep his old mother safe anymore. Henry, I love you. Henry, you're my everything. Never would I leave you. If it wasn't that we already lost each other, be careful, my little boy. Life is malicious, always trying to eat every little bit of your soul. Yours will be great and beautiful. Keep fighting. August 1959, blank. Okay. So are we going to be finding the projection room? Which is up here maybe. So we're heading left and then left again. I'm sorry, my guy. You had a rough time of it. We meant to be downstairs? Oh, wait. Never mind. It's me moving this thing. People's Land. Up there. Okay. I don't know where the projection room is. I'll take another Canadian coin. Okay. Unfortunately, never mind. I was going to say unfortunately, we are going to leave that here, but we're not right now.
Just a few days of renovation work, and you'll
finally have your very own projection, my dear.
Can you know the cop in the heart?
There's nothing to say.
Whatever do you mean?
That room, it's not for me. Nothing has ever been.
I kind of understand her,
Calm
like,
down,
discomfort.
Nonsense. You know I love you.
As much as you love Cynthia,
Who?
Yeah, the
I know about her.
girl.
And I'm too weary to care about anything.
You're off your rocker. There is no Cynthia.
Never mind.
Yeah. I do kind of understand her, like, thing. He built her a projection room. She used to be an actress, and he whisked her away from her acting career into the middle of nowhere. Are we taking a picture? Nope. Journal. Waking dreams, Hamilton Raquel talking in the projection room. So she knew Cynthia existed. There's nothing in there. Okay, right. I'm getting drawn into this and I'm overrunning. So unfortunately, I'm going to pause that right here. I'm majorly overrunning. So I'm actually getting drawn into this story now. Okay. Go big me. I'm going to unfortunately have to stop this here. I would have liked to have completed the mansion area. I don't know how far we've got to go. I'm assuming we're going to be leaving here at some point and heading up to the natives' land. Unsure. Excuse me. Sorry, I just need a stretch. You know how it is. Sometimes you just need a stretch. But anyway, sorry. I'm actually intrigued by this game now. This has been so much better than the original. It seems to be a little bit more cohesive storyline. There's a true mystery going on. I know there's a Wendigo involved, and it obviously turned up at the house because we've seen its shade. And seems we're going to be delving more into the affair between Hamilton and the lady who was killed in the hunting accident in the first game, which set off everything up to this point, which I'm kind of intrigued by. Just in general, it feels a little bit more polished, the game, like incredibly more polished, which I'm pleased about. It's drawn me in now. It's hooked me. I don't know how long it's going to keep a hold of us. Maybe, hopefully, till the end of the game. But we're going to find out next time, unfortunately. Made some kind of progress, though. So, grab your favorite drink, snacks. I'm going crazy. I am. It's way too early. Right? Way too early. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out. Come check out some other stuff that we'll have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for coming back and watching this video. Truly. And thank you all for the support. It is much appreciated. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. And you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. And as always, see you on the flip side. Bye bye.